Well, good afternoon, beautifuls. Good afternoon. Y'all see that big old semi next to me? It's rainy. Y'all see it's rainy, it's slushy out here. Y'all, it's a mess. The police is 2 cars ahead of me, so I gotta be careful. But I had to come on here and talk to y'all because I just want to say, new channel tag. Look at my hair, y'all. Why do I be looking like I've been rolling around at work like I've been just doing hard labor? Ain't that crazy? Like, you get yourself together to go to work, you halfway decent, and all you do is sit at a fucking desk, and I swear to goodness, I look like I done been to bed. These damn semis is getting on my motherfucking nerve. They need to stay in their lane. But, yeah, you get off work, you look like you done built a house or something. Woo, I'm so extra. But anyway, y'all, so that motherfucking truck better stay the fuck. See what I'm saying? Swerving all around and shit. Like he riding the line. Get your ass over. The fuck? You know, he can't. That shit. When you got like narrow ass streets. Oh shit. Y'all feel that the car did that? Let me get to what I'm trying to say. Okay, listen. We are all inclusive over here, y'all. Okay, we are all inclusive. We are not, oh, I ain't never had a problem in my life, never made a mistake. Everything is just so perfect. We got everything going how we want it to go. Like, just ain't shit never been wrong. No, that's not who we are over here. No. We talk about everyday shit. The good, the bad, the fuck shit. You know, we talk about it all. It's all about working to be better. You know, if yesterday wasn't your damn day, today better have been better. Today better been halfway your day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about over here. We're about learning from mistakes. We are about life lessons. We are about doing better. We are about coming together and just helping each other, holding each other accountable, and just trying to just make sure that, you know, there's a little piece of the day that feels better because we got somewhere to go where we can share our thoughts, share opinions, laugh a little bit, learn something new, you know, look nice while doing it, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are. We can wear a bonnet and get on here and talk about shit, and then we can be cute as hell and just be feeling good. That's life. Life is just like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing stays the same. Nothing is okay all the time. Nothing is bad all the time. You know, that's just life. So while we talking about that, let me tell y'all, I told y'all, do I want to talk about that? See, I got a couple things I want to talk about. Well, look, let me say this. Let's talk about copycats. Because we talked about the copycat makeup, you know what I'm saying? How the little Catch Me Outside girl is representing a copycat makeup brand, and it is called Copycat Cosmetics. And they are with the fuck shit, okay? They not giving no fucks. They on their website, they got whoever's makeup they're copying, they got their name, their logo. It's like when you go into the dollar store and they got Tylenol for $5, but you can buy Dollar General brand for $2.50. Like, that's the type of shit they doing. And they not giving a fuck. And, you know, I feel a couple of different kinds of ways about it. And I'm talking about this because I watched Armand's video about Kim Kardashian. Basically, she's bothered. She's bothered because Fashion Nova, you know, anytime that she, you know, she posts an outfit that she wears, and next thing you know, Fashion Nova throwing it up on their site, selling a cheap version, right? And it's fast as fuck. Like, they not playing no games. Like, she posts a picture 2 days later, you can buy the outfit or buy the dress on their website. So she's really pissed because she was shown, it was a badass dress. Like, the dress was nice as hell. You know, it was of course, it was not of course, it was obviously a you know, a one-of-a-kind design. And yeah, Fashion Nova, they got that shit on their website already. So she mad, and she's basically just saying that, you know, she has built herself up over the years, and she has built up these relationships with designers. She values her relationships with these designers. It does not look right that, you know, she wears something and then the next thing you know, somebody is copying it. You know, she has worked to build up these relationships. She loves that they, you know, allow her to be the one to showcase their designs. And she doesn't appreciate that Fashion Nova and other sites use her pictures, use her photos and everything, wearing the clothes when she's basically not getting any revenue off of it. She's not benefiting in no type of way financially from them posting her pictures and remaking the item. So she was upset, and Armand did a video on it, and you know, he basically you know, let people give their viewpoints on what they thought. And you know, I can fully like appreciate the viewpoint that, you know, I have worked my way. Even the designer has built a name for themselves, you know what I'm saying, for and anybody in that industry that is starting out, or just in the industry period, whether they've made it or not made it yet, they can tell you how hard it is to get to the point where your name costs money to put on a piece of clothing. Like, if you made up a design, your name is what's on that design. Like, it costs money. You know, it means something when it gets to the point where it means something, when it gets to the point where you can charge, you know, thousands for a piece because you know, because your name is on it or because you designed it. That takes hard work. It takes, you know, a lot of get up and go. It takes motivation. It took a lot for them people to get to that point. And so for somebody like, you know, a company like Fashion Nova to just, they don't even have to do the work. They didn't have to do anything other than copy it. You know, shit, you made it for them basically. And, you know, they can obviously, they'll sell it for a lesser price. And, you know, they're going to make, you know, probably millions off of a person's original design. And so I do, like, see that viewpoint where it's like, you know, that's fucked up because there's no originality. There's no hard work behind that. There's no anything, you know, there's no meaning behind it, really, for real, you know. So I can also appreciate the fact that there is a place where you can get items, you know, like trendy items or just things that you would like to wear that you can't spend 10 grand on a dress. You know, I can't. So, you know, for me to be able to have the option to go and get the same look, you know, and probably only spend 40 or 50, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody can't afford these looks, but then again, it's like, you know, if different shit is for different people, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dress costs $10,000 for a reason, you know, not only just the name that's on it, but the idea behind it, the person it was made for, the originality behind it. And so there's a lot that goes behind that price tag, you know, and there's a certain tax bracket of people that can afford that. And if you're not in that tax bracket, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, should you be able to, should you really should you be considered to be able to get it for a lesser price just because? I mean, I can definitely see the argument behind it. It's like, but then again, I do shop at Fashion Nova. Y'all know that. I do like some of their stuff. What I will say though, because I was just getting ready to do a video on them, because I did get an order, and I can show y'all my packing slip where it'll have the date of when I got it. 2 of my items in there came, and they don't even have the Fashion Nova label. You feel me? So it's like they're not even. Y'all, let me go this way, because it's like I can't even. Let me go this way, because I just pulled by my house and there's all types of shit going on. So, but anyway, so let me tell. Okay, so let's just talk for a minute. Because you know how when you first get home and you first get home and everybody is just, you know, if you got other people that live with you, and you know everybody just rushes to you and stuff. I ain't in that mood right now, so I would rather sit out here and talk to y'all. So anyway, yeah, so 2 of my pieces that I got from Fashion Nova, they had somebody else's name on the label. So I've been wanting to do a video with y'all, showing y'all, because another YouTuber had she did a video just showing some of the behind the scenes, like some of the places, like where you, like if you want to shop, if you want to start like your own business, if you want to start like an online boutique or something like that. She showed, like, you know, the places, different places where you go to purchase your items and stuff. Because if we want to be all the way honest, like, all of this shit is replicated. None of this shit is original. When it comes to like these, you know, Forever 21, Zara, you know, you'll see all these different little boutiques popping up on Instagram and all of that shit. And if you go to each site, everybody is gonna have pretty much the same shit, you know. And where does it all base from? It all bases from China. So she did a video, you know, because she has an online boutique, and she was just showing, like, shit, that's where I get my shit from. And what do? They put your tag. So if you have your own labels, they will put your labels in the clothes. Before, when you put your order in, you can also special request them to use your labels. So you send them your labels, they sew them in there, and voila, it's like you got your own design when you didn't make shit. All you did was picked out what style and what color, and I want 6 of those, 12 of those, and here go my labels. And so Fashion Nova is basically just the biggest online boutique. That's all they are. Fashion Nova does not make their own clothes. It's not Fashion Nova jeans. They got the best jeans. They don't make them damn jeans. They stick their label inside those jeans. You know, they are ordering shit from smaller boutiques, and they copy the designs, and then they even sending them back to them, getting a refund. And I'm just saying, because I do shop at Fashion Nova, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I am a sale shopper. A bitch ain't getting full price for nothing from me for that shit that y'all only pay $5 for, and you want me to give you $30. You know what I'm saying? So that's why all them 30% off, 40% off codes and all of that shit, I shop and I get what I'm going to get, so I don't have to pay them shipping. I always spend over the amount so I don't get shipping, but I'm usually going to get like almost $200 worth of clothes for, you know, almost half price. And I'm not paying for shipping. Because the thing is that you're going to order, I mean, you're going to shop somewhere, right? And Forever 21 too, they might have some cute stuff, but it's like if you really go inside a Forever 21 store, it's like this shit pretty much looks like, you know, you gotta rummage through it. It almost looks like a flea market, and it just looks like a bunch of shit that people didn't want, and they just put it all in one place, and let's see if somebody buy it. So I'm not really, like, Forever 21 does have some cute stuff, but when you go inside a store, it's very discouraging. I don't like going in a store. I would rather shop online. And Fashion Nova, I do like some of their stuff, but I do want to tell y'all that, you know, that is not their original shit. And every now and then they will slip up, and they don't even have the shit with their tags in it. And they gonna send it to you anyway. I got a sweater dress, and I got something else. I think it's like a hoodie or something, and it did not have Fashion Nova's tag in there. And then when I just seen her video, I was like, hell no. Because I was thinking that anyway, because I had gotten an item before and it didn't have their tag in it. And then I think I had seen somebody else's video where they're like, damn, this don't even got their name in it. So maybe Fashion Nova distributes other people's stuff too, but no, they just don't make their own shit. They just order the shit in bulk from these Chinese retailers, or, you know, little warehouses, and they just put their name in there. That's what they do. And a lot of the shoes, like, they do some of the shoes, you know, like I had just bought some shoes, but even some of the shoes, so, you know, a lot of this shit, AMI club wear, all this shit is Chinese shit. What I will say about Fashion Nova is usually you will get a decent quality from them, because like if you go on to an online boutique, like when they're shipping you straight from China, and that shit, you don't even know that shit, the sizing be off, you know, it'll be like a little kid size. You thought that you was ordering your size, and you know, Chinese people is they size, they shorter, they littler, you know, and that type of stuff. So when you ordering from that shit, you got to make sure, like, you look at the weight and the height and all of that stuff, and that's like iffy. You don't know what the fuck you getting. But so I will say Fashion Nova, usually they do have the pretty good quality, so that's what I will say. But all Fashion Nova is like a big, they're just basically like all they are is an online boutique. They are just the biggest one. They do not make their own clothes, and they just replicate whatever they see. You know, they scour the internet. They are constantly on the lookout for whoever sells like clothes and that type of stuff. And that's why, like, that makeup and stuff they sell on there, the jewelry, all that shit comes from a Chinese warehouse. So just be mindful of that. You know, use coupon codes when you're shopping. You know, don't pay these people full price. Don't pay them shipping. Don't do none of that shit. Pay as little as possible if you are going to order from them. And if you're not going to order, and if you can help it, you know, try to support the smaller boutiques, the people that are kind of like one-on-one. What I will say about that is, you know, the smaller the boutique, you know, you may not get the best price, and that's because they are not buying so much at a time, so they have to pay a higher price. So, but I would rather support, if you're gonna order the same shit anyway, order it from somebody who and I don't know the owners of Fashion Nova, but what I do know, order it from people who are really out here in the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Just really out here in the hustle. I don't know. I kind of started rambling on here with that, but, you know, like from Glamazante's video of showing behind the scenes, and then watching Armand's video, you know, about Kim Kardashian getting pissed off. You know, I'm just like, bitch, you always copying, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even pay for that shit anyway. They just give it to you and want you to wear it so other people will buy it. You know, fuck y'all, period. Well, fuck her. Anyway, but I do see, you know, like, you know, if you have the originality and the initial idea behind something and somebody just steals it, you know, it's a fucked up feeling, because it's like, damn, you know, hard work don't even really mean nothing no more, because somebody can just come out, just snatch your idea up, and it's like they might even get more support than you get, and it was your idea. But outside of that, I mean, I guess it's just every man for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And just try to, you know, don't lose the hustle, don't quit, don't get discouraged if you out here hustling and trying to do stuff the right way. And just don't get discouraged if you are out here, you know, in the hustle and trying to make something happen for yourself, and you do, you know, see this or that. You know, just stay with it, stay the course, because you will. And just also just remember, like, you know, just getting something fast and quick doesn't usually work out very well in the end. You know, it usually goes away as fast as it came, you know. So just kind of be patient and stay the course, because the work that you put into it and staying with it, you know, if it's worth it to you, it will come to you, and it'll also stick with you, you know, to the end, and it'll work out better for you than just fast and quick. And you don't work anything that's trending, or just, you know, people are just riding a certain wave. That shit goes away, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's cool to, like, yeah, you want to come up quick, yeah, you want to be in the now, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you look, it's always the classic shit, the classic stuff that stays around. Just, you always go back to what you know. You know, I mean, that never fails. So just don't get discouraged if you couldn't ride this wave. You know what I'm saying? Your time is coming, and the harder work you put into it, you stick with it, you know, it'll work out for you. So don't get discouraged, and you know, just be smart about what you're doing. It's chess, not checkers. Okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let me go in the house. My daughter calling and texting, and okay, see y'all later.